Hello everybody. Just wanted to let you all know what's been going on and what's been happening while I've been gone for a little bit. We're starting a new season of the zoo and I have been working very busily and very tirelessly to get the new season of the zoo up and running. So to just kind of elaborate and show what has been going on and what I've been working on, let's go kind of walk through the process of getting a new season started and what I have been doing and working on to get this new season up and going. And once that's up, I should be able to make more and more content and more videos, hopefully more steadily on the timeline that I've made. So anyway, without further ado, let's kind of show off sort of the things that have been happening. It's a little ways away, so isn't that kind of cool as it slowly fades in? So anyway, as it has been happening and going on, the staff at the zoo, we've been discussing kind of what we've wanted as a season and as a world and different spawn locations to kind of inspire the player base as they join, and they might be able to see something really cool. So this is one of the seeds that we were discussing. As you can tell, it will just randomly stop and go back onto our creative world. So I imported this to hopefully see if other members of the zoo wanted this to kind of be our spawn location. I'll show you the seed here in a little bit. I might put it up on screen as well. Not the seed necessarily came from me. I did find one of them, but well, I went online and found some of them. But this was one location, kind of like the seed. It kind of reminds me of the Mojang logo a little bit, but this was one of them, one of the mountains. And if I zoom on over here, another spawn location for, and this one was quite more extravagant and took a little bit more time to load in, and I couldn't quite get it to completely fill in the mountain. But this one was also really cool. So I think what we'll do is we'll hop in and we'll go to those different locations on the actual with the actual seeds and kind of show you what we were thinking and what we inevitably landed on. So anyway, let's jump into those. And here we are, missing my hat as this is a single player world and I don't have that texture pack installed. But here is one of the seeds that was proposed, and this one was really, really cool. And it is quite a spectacular site. With this one, this is not quite what you spawn on. I think you spawn in over here in the snow area. I think you're right around here near the top of the mountain. You can run up here, but on the server we're going to move spawn to right here, and you can just see you will have almost every single biome really close to spawn. On the top of this mountain you have peaks, you have the stone peaks, you have jungle, you have the badlands, desert, you even have a village quite close. So you can pretty much get everything you have. It also has some pretty cool mountains. So this one has almost all of the different biomes really, really close. And it was a really cool sight to see. As you spawn in, you'll see this house and kind of the rules of the server for new players that join, and you'll be able to. So anyway, this house was not designed by me. This was designed by Houdini, and it looks quite nice, I do believe. So that was one of the seeds. I'll just post it again right there. It will also be in the description, and credit to Protagnst. Link will be in the description for finding this seed and sharing it on his YouTube video. He has a lot of other really, really cool seeds, so he put a lot of effort in that video. So if you want to see more similar to this one, go check out his video, because they found some very, very, very good seeds. And this is just the one that had a mountain that I wanted to build spawn on top of, and it had a lot of cool biomes. There's a ton more that you can find on his video about for survival worlds. So anyway, we'll head over to the other one that we were debating on doing, and I'll kind of walk through the pros and cons after we see both of them to see kind of why we landed on one of the seeds or the others. And here we are on the other one, and look at this view. This would inspire me. This is really, really cool. Now this is only one of the 2 different mountains on this seed, and here's the house that Houdini designed, imported here. So just to kind of give it what it could have been. This would be cool, very cool to spawn in. Now it has this really nice cave here, as well as like these mountains, but just look at that. It's got this nice high mountains. I don't think I've ever seen mountains generate this high before. And then you have Badline Mountains over here. This is the coolest generation of world gen that I have ever seen. And not only, like I said, you have this one mountain here, but if we run all the way over here, and then you have this other tiny mountain over here. And I also imported the house over here to kind of give the other members of the zoo to kind of vote on it. And this one had some really, really, really nice mountains, really big terrains, large caverns, kind of like that one over there. And this seed, I'll put it here in the chat here. That is that seed. With these 2 different seeds, we kind of discussed back and forth on what we wanted to do. So this one, as cool as the mountains would be and as hilly as everything is, we were discussing more or less kind of what the members at the zoo wanted. And as fun as it would be to run in and really, I mean, imagine flying over this with the elytras and stuff. You have to literally go up and over mountains and everything as the terrain builds. We were kind of thinking that it's a little too hilly. I mean, if you were wanted to have a big mega base, I mean, you could build one right here, but you'd have to terraform a lot, or like even kind of this flat land over here, there's still a lot more terraforming. So as cool as this is, I still might use this seed for a single player world in the future, but we decided to go with the other one. So anyway, and then we're moving along with that one. I'll kind of show you what that would look like and the ideas that we have come up with. So back onto the server. And here we are back on the creative server. So I just put this here so that we could actually terraform. And you may have noticed that this mountain is a little different. I kind of shaped out this part, took off this little berm right here. And so this is more or less what spawn will look like. We're kind of still designing a little bit out, but the funness of this is that the server is going live this week as I'm recording this video. Now, new videos might come out pretty soon, depending on how much I get recorded and how fast I am at editing. But this is more or less what we are thinking for spawn. Now, we've never done this, what I'm calling a soft open or a beta test, so I can test out the server as I've changed computers on it. Like I said, Houdini designed this. We also had myself and Sulfurix mess around and come up with some ideas. We've kind of added on to the building that Houdini did. I think we have something that looks really nice for spawn. Now, of course, we'll add to this and continue, but just to kind of give players a little bit to go. And of course, the zoo is a vanilla server, or what we like to call an enhanced vanilla server. So there are a few plugins that we use to kind of help out, as a lot of us have families and jobs that we need to go to. We don't have as much time to play as we would like to, so we just like to make the time that we can have the most enjoyable and take out a little bit of the repetitiveness of Minecraft, mainly traveling. Anyway, for a little fun sneak peek, let me hop on to what we have. So as it is a soft open, I put up a world border just large enough so that we could get the different trees and everything that we need to. I spawn here. I'm hopefully trying to get this grass to grow up in time, or move up this mountain. And here we are. This is as much as we've been able to accomplish. So I've been doing a lot of mining. I've kind of kept some of the emerald, normal emerald blocks to maybe get enchanted pick soon. But as you can see, I've put up a world border so we don't explore too much. I set it just wide enough to get all of the wood that we need here, so that we might be able to get this world here without doing too much exploring, as it is a beta test and I don't want anyone to have a unfair advantage as they start. So I've mined out a lot of the mountain. I think I have this side of the mountain done, and I'm working on this side while the others work on building up the house. We used to have a little base here before we mined it all out. And then over here, we're trying to get the grass to grow up from the jungle, and so that we can have the grass, the nice grass here. But anyway, that is as much as we've been able to accomplish so far. But like I said, we still have about a week to get this all done before the server opens. So anyway, that is pretty much what we've been doing. I mean, it's been a few days since I recorded that a little bit. We've been able to finish up pretty much most things, but anyway, pretty much what I've been up to these past little bit. So hopefully we'll start off soon, and we'll be able to see more or less what has happened, and we'll be able to start off the season here pretty shortly. But I just wanted to fill you all in of what I've been doing and why it's been taking me a little bit to keep with these videos. But anyway, soon there will be more to come and more videos out real shortly, so stay tuned for that. And if you like this little update or have any ideas of what you'd like to see in the next upcoming videos, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the build and about the seeds, and if we were able to choose, or if we chose the correct seed. If you did enjoy it, hit a like. If you're excited for the new season, subscribe to see the next few videos. But without further ado, I'll catch you all around.